Good morning, East Leiden, and welcome back. We hope everyone is having a safe and spooky Halloween. I'm Alani Jimenez.
And I'm Yoshi, bringing you the Eagle update for October 31st and November 1st. Seniors, hopefully you submitted your college applications before trick-or-treating. And did you know kids of the age 12 to 17 think they're too old to trick-or-treat and stop?
Did you know jack-o'-lanterns weren't originally made from pumpkins, but from turnips? And a big congratulations to our boys soccer team for their win on Tuesday against the Maine South Huskies, ending the game with a score of 3-0.
Our field reporters cover a range of topics such as the switch from the SAT to ACT, the drone show celebrating 100 years at Leiden, and more. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoy this week's episode. East Leiden, your Eagle update starts right now.
The transition from the SAT to the ACT has resulted in significant inconsistencies between the original preparation juniors undertook and the material they now need to practice for the ACT, as the Illinois State Board of Education made a $53 million contract with ACT Inc. In the 2024 to 2025 academic year, students would be required to take the ACT as a mandated state exam for graduation.
I was in my Italian class, and a week before we took the ACT, they told me about it, and they said we were going to be taking the ACT instead of the SAT.
I actually learned about it a week prior, so I didn't even know I was taking the ACT till I was taking it a week before.
I think it was last year, the teachers started talking about it. They're like, oh, we might have a change in it, and they weren't really sure yet, but this year, we got told for sure that it was going to change.
After not expecting this change, students encountered a different testing format. Instead of the two sections of the SAT, math and reading, the ACT is structured with 4 differently timed sections: English, math, reading, and science.
Time-wise, or the amount of questions you get, especially on the English section, you got 30 minutes for 45.
It's in 4 subjects, so if you score lower on majority of them, then it lowers your score. Along with the 4 subjects, I think that if you are better in science, that could also boost your score compared to just the 2 subjects, math and reading.
Since it's new, no one really knew how fast it would be.
These differences create challenges for students, specifically juniors, in preparing them adequately for the ACT opposed to other students.
We've mostly been studying for PSAT, so we're not really prepared for the ACT. So we just gotta adjust to this change, which is improve timing and answer questions faster.
I heard a lot of juniors complaining because they've studied the last 3 years to get into college for the SAT, and now they're switching to ACT.
Although the exams are different, the underclassmen who haven't had much time with the SAT are expected to not be as affected by the change.
I feel like the freshmen and sophomores, they're going to get used to it because they're going to start practicing for it. So
I don't think it's affecting any scores. Maybe it might have, but in my opinion, I don't think it has. It really hasn't affected my score at all.
For the Eagle Update, this is Joanise.
Here at Leiden, we offer an athletic training aid program where students learn basic skills, an opportunity to look into their future, a chance to be involved at Leiden, and a fun experience they think other students should try.
It's not something that every high school has, so it's something different as opposed to just learning in your basic anatomy class about these things. Being able to hands-on physically work and do it definitely makes a difference.
I feel like if you want to go into a medical career in the future, knowing the basics and all of that is really important.
I feel like it's a great way to head start into new careers for some people, and it's a great way to get some experience in one part of the medical field.
2 or 3 days each week, students in the program shadow Leiden athletic trainer Josh Park and learn basic skills such as wrapping or taping and help athletes with recovery. The program has been successful in meeting the needs of all.
It's important because it really does help out Josh, the athletic trainer, because there are a lot of athletes and there's only one him. So it's I feel like student aids are really helpful.
It is just such a way to expand your experiences at Leiden. It's such a fun way to be involved and to just help out with everyone. Getting all the prior knowledge is really gonna help prepare you for whatever future medical career you want in this area.
A lot of people, especially in this time in high school, don't know exactly what they want to do in the future, but just being in this program lets you test out what you like and what you don't like, almost like testing the waters.
The second-year Athletic Trainers Aid program at Leiden helps students with an interest in sports medicine to prepare for what they could possibly do in the future.
As the voting season approaches, so do many different sources that can lead to voters being misinformed and confused about voting. Social media has been a major source of this misinformation.
Most students just rely on social media, on TikTok, Instagram. I would think those are the two most popular. I don't know how many students are on Facebook. I know there's a lot of people my age that tend to jump on Facebook or spend a lot of time on Facebook.
I would say social media apps like TikTok, or even in classrooms, since we do have like social studies or like AP Gov.
Voters should look to trusted sources of information about elections, including the State Board of Elections and County Board of Elections. The State Board works hard to combat misinformation through social media, press releases, a newsletter, and mailings.
I try to stay on top of the news so I can bring the most current and up-to-date information for my students in AP Government. And so I'm kind of a politics junkie.
Sometimes we have like little debates or like talk about it more in depth. So we try to fact check it.
Fact check. Kamala Harris did not swear her vice presidential oath on a clutch or wallet made to look like a Bible. Another fact check is a fake Trump tweet goes out of control. There are so many different types of misinformation on the candidates that has become more popular than actual info.
When it comes to getting a good diet of media sources, the media bias chart that I have behind me, it's also, you can go online and just plug it in, media bias chart. And what that does is it's a great kind of visual that shows you real sources that lean to the left or lean to the right. And the higher you go on that pyramid that you see, the more factual your sources will be. And the lower is more opinion-based sources. And so needless to say, there is a lot out there that you need to be cautious of.
With all this information and the many different types of sources that are open to the public, which help viewers detect misinformation and bias, we hope you use them and vote with information that you know is correct. Signing off, Nela Nietupska.
On Saturday, October 26th, Make a Difference Day took place at West Leiden, kicking off with a pancake breakfast before various clubs were divided into assigned tasks. Clubs were assigned to either create dog toys, blankets, write letters, pick up trash, paint rocks, and more. Clubs like Service Club collected trash from the streets near Leiden, while the Rho Kappa Honor Society tackled weed removal in Kennedy Park.
For this weekend, we picked up trash around the community, and the thought of being able to help out the environment like that, I believe it's a really good time to make an impact like that, especially as a community. I thought it would be cool to be able to have like a little difference on the community. Especially since it's something I've never done before. I decided to open myself up and try new things, new opportunities, especially since I thought it would be good on my college resume.
I thought it was a nice thing to do, and a lot of my teachers and friends encouraged me.
The International Association of Lions Club hosts its annual Make a Difference Day, emphasizing the importance of teaching students about recycling and environmental stewardship. This initiative aims to instill a sense of responsibility for caring for our planet.
I think it helps a lot of people like different stuff, people and animals in different ways, and even the environment with some of the clubs.
It allows us to help out our community, and it brings everyone together.
I think every student at some point should try to participate in Make a Difference Day, or better yet, do it all 4 years. It's a great day to just kind of bond with your club or team members. It's obviously a really good idea to volunteer, helps you get your hours for the Excellence Award and for graduation, but it's a nice way to give back to the community that you're living in.
It showed me that little things that I can do can make a difference to some people.
Make a Difference Day has not only been a day to give students the opportunity to be involved within the community, but it has also allowed students to create more friendships among their peers.
I had a lot of fun, to be honest. When I went and I saw all my friends just gathering up, and it was like a bonding. I know it was like seen as like a volunteer opportunity, but to me it was more of like a bonding experience with my friends.
The day wrapped up with students bringing back their collected trash and recycling, followed by a pizza lunch. Reporting for the Eagle Update, this is Darla Junolis.
That's all the news we have time for today, East Leiden. Remember to check your email to read the daily bulletin board for the news on club meetings, tryouts, and other events here at school.
If you got ideas for future segments, send an email to Mr. Rossi. We look forward to telling your story. For the Eagle Update, this is Yoshi
and Alani
signing off.
So we're actually not done with the video.
I'm Gianna.
I'm Jacinda.
And we're going to be doing Finish the Lyrics. So stay tuned or not.
We're here with Guess the Lyrics. Ready, set, go. Shorty, what's your name? Isla. Okay. Guess the lyrics. Ready, set, go. Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us all in love again. Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us all in love. Okay, she got it, guys. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. What's your name? Brianna. Okay, we're gonna be doing Finish the Lyric. Ready, set, go. Okay. I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night.
One eternity later.
And can I get your names?
Cindy, Maddie. Okay.
I don't really know what to say.
Okay. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
Okay, that. Hey, can I get your guys' names?
Ileana and Emily.
A few moments later.
So baby, don't worry.
You are my only. No need to worry. Even if the sky is falling down. And
Baby, aim it up. So we're actually done now.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
And maybe you'll see us again, maybe not. We'll never know.